What's going on, everybody? Today we're talking about the headlights. Look at that dramatic introduction. Lights don't ever come out correctly on camera, at least for me. I'm not some scientific YouTuber. I don't have all of the good gear. In fact, I really don't know what the hell I'm doing with editing or anything. I'm winging it, and hopefully that's why people like the channel. I'm just winging it, damn it. Okay, so apparently this is going to be more of a chore than I thought. That doesn't shock me that much, I guess. But this is what it looks like. I swear to God, I'm telling you right now. What the fuck, man? In person, this is not the way it's showing up on camera. This is like... I guess you could kind of tell right now. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a little different. See? See how it gets really... Am I fucking having a stroke? Why does this look so different? I hate lights. I really do. What are you shitting me right now? Anyway. Aha! I figured something out. When I turn the one light on, Big Bertha up there, okay? Now, do you see the color? Okay. Now we're rolling here. Now we're cooking with something other than bullshit, okay? This color, no, don't like that. At nighttime, looks like shit. It does not look sexy. It doesn't, no way. So we're gonna try to change the bulbs, and we're gonna see if we get a bunch of cars driving by while I'm filming. That'd be pretty cool. We're gonna get that, and another one. So apparently we're gonna get a lot of that, and we're gonna see if we get something different with these lights. If you were fortunate enough to get this car in one of the beautiful jelly bean colors, and you were also fortunate enough to get it before they started, you know, not being able to be ordered like I did, when I actually decided I wanted this car, I wasn't able to place an order for B5 Blue, and it was actually replaced by Go Mango. So I wasn't able to get a fully loaded car, essentially, which would have had the HID set up and all that other stuff. To be honest with you, I don't think I would have gotten the HIDs. What I don't like is that camera on the bottom grille. I'm not a fan of that. I think it takes away from the look of the car. It makes it cluttered. Some people like it, I guess, you know, that's personal opinion. I'm not into that. I am sort of salty that we don't have HIDs. I might address that sometime down the line. I might get HIDs, put a kit on, but for a cheap change right now, this is the route I'm going. So essentially what I bought was these right here. These are the 9005 HB3s, which are what this car takes. A buddy of mine on YouTube here, his name is FP2000. He just recently did a video on him swapping out the bulbs to LED type bulbs, and what I have to say about his project is he must be a magician, because he made his work and mine would not work. Basically, I bought, tried, and actually filmed the same bulbs that he said to try. But, you know, I had a spare 9005 bulb, 9005, whatever you want to call it. I had this lying around from previous vehicles or whatever. So, you know, this isn't that color that it's going to be throwing out for me. So I couldn't use this one. But if you compare these bulbs, this is what I want to address here. Where the lockup is, right about that height, do you see the base difference? That's a problem. I don't know how he got his end caps on, but I wasn't able to shut my end caps, and not having that watertight seal may or may not make a difference to people, but to me, oh boy, it was giving me anxiety. So actually this side, more than that side, the driver's side, I could not get it to close at all. The base was just too bulbous. It stuck out. Get it, bulbous? Jokes, whatever. So it wouldn't it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work for me. So I ended up going to a local speed shop that's a town away or so, and I picked these up. Now, just to speak on these real quickly, these types of bulbs, I've gotten 2 years, sometimes a year, but for 30 bucks, you know, you get what you get. And for short term, for me, I plan on putting HIDs, as I said. Or what I actually might do, if I decide to keep the car for that long, is go to like a retrofitter and get like completely custom headlights done. You know, have them put custom blinkers, turn signals, LEDs, you know, like go all out on it. It's gonna be expensive, but I mean, if I do keep the car, that's a project. That's for another dream, you know what I mean? But for right now, this is the setup. I'm just going to go over really quickly. This is not rocket science. The hardest part is taking off the damn intake filter. Easy, very easy. So as I said, if the hardest part is easy, you're in for an easy video. I don't shut up, so I'm going to try to do that right now. So just a quick side note, for the people that don't have an aftermarket intake, this process is definitely different. Obviously, you're going to have to take off some kind of portion of the box, maybe even the whole box. I don't know how big, I don't remember. I haven't had a stock intake for a very long time. But with the magic of doing things ahead of time, I've decided to, look at that. Oh, it's already loose. Now, my intake filter comes right out. What you're left with is a decently sized gaping hole. That sounds really nice, right? So, on this car, in this area, which I'll try to get my camera in here, there's a cap. You can easily reach it here. On that side, you can reach it even easier. There's really nothing that needs to be removed. It's kind of foolproof, but as I said, the results are pretty good. So we're gonna try to get some kind of filmage in here. Now, if you look in, right here is the cap. So basically, if you get up in here, you should be able to just take your finger and reach in, and there's another tab on the other side, and this should come out. Notice there's 2 tabs. It's just locked in, simple. Now you're gonna stick your big bear paw in there, and you're gonna turn. You're gonna get it, and you're gonna pull the stock bulb out. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it one-handed. Oh, you know what? That's all years of practice. If you can pop a bra off with one hand, I think you can get that clip off. I'm not sure, but maybe. All right, so we're gonna compare the bulb we just took out of this car, right, to, come on, focus, puta. We're gonna compare the 2 bulbs. And there's really not much to talk about, because they're the same flippin' bulb, okay? I mean, as long as you make sure you're getting the same bulb, a 9005 HB3. Yeah, we're gonna swap these bulbs out, okay? Very simple. Reverse the process. You're just gonna put the bulb into the little clip. It's not rocket science. And then you're gonna put the clip back in, and then you're gonna go like this, boop, or boop. I don't know which way. Haven't figured that out yet. But let's find out, actually. So we're gonna take this bulb, and we're gonna put it on the clip. Now, make sure the clip opening has that notch, and you'll get a click like that. Nice click. So now you're gonna stick that bulb back in the hole, and you better be good at that, otherwise you got some splaining to do, buddy. Okay, so once that's on, you put the cap back on, which should just slip in. You'll find the hole. Again, I don't know why working on cars is always so open to sexual jokes. It's crazy. Now once you find the hole, you're just going to get it in there nice and slow. Okay. Now what we're going to do real quickly before we put any of this shit back, we're just going to test it and see if we can see any difference. So we're going to try to do something here real time so you can kind of see. This is a real time, not scientific at all experiment. I guess if you kind of look at the ground, my dirty ground, you can see the difference. One is a pure, bright, crisp color that has like a 6,000, 7,000 K color. The other one is yellowish. It just doesn't do it for me. This is a nice color. I'm gonna actually take you off the tripod really quickly. Real time. Real time. Real time status. Now, on this side, you can see the cap. It's in a little bit more. It's right here. So again, what you're basically gonna do is reach in. You're gonna apply downward pressure, and you're gonna pop the cap off. Apparently, my buddy FP2000 is a goddamn contortionist, and he was able to get like a really good view on it. That's okay, because I've got bigger body parts, so it's hard, but that's where you're gonna go. This bulb's probably gonna be fucking hot, because I just had it on comparing it. You're gonna do the clip. Again, the old bulb. Just make sure you save these bulbs. If these ever blow out, which eventually they will, all things happen like that, you're gonna wanna save this, okay? And in case anybody's wondering, the reason I'm wearing gloves is because I was always taught when handling bulbs that you should put gloves on. I think it has to do with the oil on your skin. Something. Whatever. I don't know. I just do it. And that's the way I do it. So you gotta deal with it. Alright everybody. So that's it. It really wasn't bad. It's mostly about finding the right bulb. Like I said, some people are gonna say, oh, you should have put HIDs. Yes, that's fine. Some of the guys that were putting HIDs into this car were getting shadowy things going on. I'm not a big fan of shadows. If I notice it, the way my OCD goes, forget about it. Right now, the only thing that was bugging me about the bulb, it wasn't really the brightness or anything, to be honest with you. It was just the color. The color was driving me nuts. So having a yellowy type color when the fog lights and the daytime running lights and everything else is just like a nice color, nice cool white or cool blue type color, it worked. So now I'm happy. Things are good. The world is at peace. The only other thing I want to talk about, do you see on the bottom that dangly piece right there? There we go. If you saw one of my previous videos about that bracket, I bought that from Big Mike's Performance, and I gotta tell you right now, the people that work there, it's like a family-owned business. They're really awesome, energetic, enthusiastic. I really like them. So they commented on me and Riley actually that the split ring, that key ring, they made a different version where they actually have it in a more stealth black setup, and they flat out told me, hey, get in touch with us, we'll send you one. So I did, and it's going to be coming, I think, the beginning of next week, which is really flipping awesome. Customer service over there is A+. Honestly, the passion and the customer service, unbelievable. So I'm extremely happy with them, and that black key ring is going to go miles into stealthing up this front end with that. So again, that makes a little install even better. And the last thing I want to talk about is those lights that I bought. If anybody wants them, you can have them. I don't know what the flip I'm gonna do with these. So if you know my Instagram and you want these, you can message me. And honestly, yeah, I know they're 40 bucks. It is what it is. But if you have an application where these will fit, and you talk to me for a few minutes, and I don't think you're just some kind of bullshit scammer that's trying to get free shit, because here's my deal. with the channel, I'm eventually going to try to have this as a community. I want everybody to be able to trust everybody. This is a no bullshit zone. So if you're a real person and you come and you talk to me and, you know, I know you're going to actually use these, I'll send them to you. I'm not going to ask for any money. I'm not some kind of scumbag. I'm not doing this for money. I have money, okay? I'm doing this because it's fun. I like making YouTube videos. I like talking to my subscribers. I like meeting new people. I like input and feedback, and this shit's fun. So if somebody needs these or wants these, or you're going to use them, or you know a friend that's going to need them, explain to me. They're in perfect condition. I literally just got them 2 days ago. I will give them to you. If you look them up online, they are about $38 or whatever. It is what it is, by Yita Motor, whatever. Just hit me up on Instagram Messenger, and I will take care of you. So we're going to end this video the way we started it. We're going to go from dark to light. And honestly, I am very happy with the way this turned out. The bulb color is so much better. And again, before anybody says anything, I wasn't going for some crazy projection headlights. I wasn't trying to do all that, alright? I was basically looking for a color change. And they're still pretty bright. Alright? It's not like I'm driving around with shitty bright headlights. If you look, and honestly the line too. The line's nice and crisp. I'm pumped. It's good. It's nice. Everything looks good. Can't complain. I could complain. Not about this. I complain about everything else. Again, if you like this video, leave a like. Thumbs it up. Let me know you like it. Say, hey, you know, you're a cool guy. I like your video. Put more content out. And I might be like reading it and say, oh, this guy liked my shit. I better put more content out. It'll make me want to put more up. So, see how that works? And I apologize for the bright light. The only way to keep this on, because I'm too lazy to walk to the car, is to keep hitting the unlock button. Welcome to my world. I hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.